Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is a girl named Karma and today we are doing Dungeons & Dragons Adventures League. We're doing module DDAL04-02, The Beast. This is part of our 13 Weeks of Horror and we hope you enjoy it. Okay, is I gotta get the name. Is Angelo there? Alright, so I'm just going to read the module description first. Something strange is afoot within the quivering forest, so much so that even the elves of Greenhall have left their homes to seek out help from their newfound neighbors. But their tales of this strange beast are not earning them any favors, especially among the Vistani, who elves suspect are to blame for their ills. Return once more to the quivering forest and learn the terrifying truth.
It's always the Vistani's fault, isn't it?
Of course it is. The gray clouds gather far to the east and north. Around the mountain range, in the distance, the village you are standing in appears to have withstood a number of winter storms. The walls of the buildings are clearly weather-worn. Their paint has long since peeled, and heavy shutters adorn every window. There is little color here. The clouds have turned, even the leaves of the trees and bushes gray and lifeless. The breeze picks up, flipping your cloak about as if nature itself was warning you to turn back. A name can just be made out on a weather sign on a post by the road. Erasno. What do you do?
Okay, so, the sign says Erasno? Like, is that like the name of a village or something?
Yes, it's the name of the town.
Right. Well, I think the first thing I should do is find a tavern. After all this walking, I need a good drink.
I agree that we should pound a bunch of drinks real quick. If nothing else, we might get someone to talk to us.
You enter the village. There aren't many buildings in Erasno, but one catches your eye. The Hare in Hare. The sign proudly displays the silhouette of a rabbit with crossed razors underneath. It appears to be the only place open at this time of day. The rest of the buildings shuttered and closed. A pot-bellied shopkeeper opens the door and waves to you. Strangers? Come in, come in. There's no sense in you standing outside in the wet and cold. I've got shelter if you're wanting, and wares if you're needing.
Sounds good. I could use a good drink. It's a bit depressing out there.
Let's go for it.
Aye, so what brings you to our small village of Erasno? And Tommy, you remember in your past, you were... Hold on one second, where's your token?
Hello? Oh.
Hey, I can hear you. Can you hear us?
Hey, welcome, Angelo.
Oh my gosh. That was difficult.
You remember, Tommy, from your past, that you had to either face execution or take this job to come to Erasno and help the village. It was either that or death.
Right. Well, That's what happens when they start calling you a fencer and putting you in jail for being with the Duke's wife. Anyways, yeah, we gotta do this job, and I'm just trying to find out some information about. By the way, can I get a drink here?
Aye, it'd be 1 silver piece.
He's gonna hand over a silver piece as he takes his drink because you know you gotta have a drink for business.
Alright. Is anyone else taken back by Tommy's reason for being here?
Am I aware of the reason that he's here?
Yeah, he just said it. He just talked out loud.
Oh,
He
okay.
didn't have a choice.
Yeah, whatever. And Charlotte spits on the floor.
Angelo's gonna chuckle.
Yes, I'll have a drink as well. In fact, bring me 2.
Aye, that will be 10 silver pieces for you. He hands you
Yeah,
2
never
cups. I've already poured it.
Too fucking bad.
Hey, I'll take one of those.
So Tommy's gonna look at the barkeep and he's pretty much just gonna try to get more information about this this contract or whatever that he's got to do. Because let's face it, he just wants to get done and get out. So I've heard rumors saying there's some kind of beast or something around here. And they trying to use.
We've been having a problem with these wolves. They're always coming out of the woods. And we had the Vistani travel through here about every other month or so. They bring us much needed goods like food and grains and raw ore. In exchange, we give them furs, and they entertain the locals. But they are due within the next 10 days, but they're just not bringing me furs in stock right now. So Laszlo and Elena, we're a small village, and we kind of take care of ourselves. And they usually go out, and they're the trappers of our town, and keep us stocked with furs. But they haven't returned. And they're typically gone maybe a day or two. But now it's been almost a week, and the town's getting quite worried. So we sent out a request of help from adventurers. I was hoping that you were the ones that would be here for this.
Okay, right. So we probably are. So basically, you just have some people go disappear, and you need to go find them. Huh?
That's correct. We just don't have very many people here in town to spare to go look, and was hoping that the city would send somebody.
Right. Would be your people. We would. Tell us where we gotta go.
I'm sure we can help find your wolf food. I mean, friends.
I'll tell you what, if you're going to go out and look, make sure that you're bundled up really well, because there's a blizzard coming from what we've heard from the last Vistani passing through here. And you don't want to get stuck in that. Blizzards around here are awful.
Wonderful, just what we need. Blizzards and wolves.
About how long out do we think that it will be until this blizzard arrives?
Well, probably in the next 2 days or so. But they're Laszlo and Lena, they have a campsite they usually go to that's usually about 4 or 5 hours away from here. Back to the northeast a little bit. There's a well-marked trail that they follow.
All right, thinking he's getting all the information he's going to get from the barkeeper for the job. He's going to grab his beer and turn around at the bar, and he's just going to Tommy's going to kind of look around the inn. Is it populated in here, or is it pretty bare?
I would not say it's bare, and I would not say it's super jammed. It's a very small village, so there's probably like 5 or 6 people in here. Besides yourselves.
I'm going to roll for perception and see if I can overhear any kind of conversation going.
Okay. Nice. Is there a boblin? I don't know what boblin is.
Ignore that. Ignore that.
Okay. You overhear some people talking about that there was a yelling wolf pup dropped off. They dropped it off and limped off into the woods about 5 days ago. And Gregory has the pup now. And Gregory is the barkeep. The other gentleman replies back to him and says, "Yes, wolf pups are quite prized around here. They're a status symbol, and they're good and loyal, and if you train properly, they can protect your home." Celestine or Angela, would you like to do something?
Did the barkeep ever give him his drink?
Yes.
Okay. He's just kind of sitting there. Waiting for something to happen. So no, he would not like to do anything. Except drink his drink.
And it's time for the rogue to go to work. Hearing the information that he heard before, Tommy's going to grab his beer and he's going to walk over to them. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to deceive them by talking to them and then sleight of hand, see if I can steal any money off them.
Oh my god, we're a group of adventurers. Oh, I have like 100 gold pieces on me right now, but we're gonna result to petty thievery in the town.
Hey, you can never have too much money.
Okay, go ahead and roll for me.
Alright, so I'm going to roll deception. Right, so I heard you saying something about some wolves and their cubs. Thing is, me and my friends are going to be going out to check in on some of them.
Oh, are you going out to look for Laszlo by any chance?
Yeah, something like that. Anyways,
Honestly, a lot of
people... Pardon?
Honestly, a lot of people around here, we just, at this point, think they're dead in this freezing cold. And that town's going to starve as a result of it, so everyone's quite worried. Their job in the force was quite important.
Right. Well, all I'm saying is, I overheard you talking about these wolf cubs. And if you want, we can always see about bringing a few back for you. It'd be pretty profitable for you. And while he's saying that, he's going to reach his hand down and do some sleight of hand and try to snag their coin.
Nice, you got 2 copper pieces.
High rollers.
I mean, they're gonna starve to death, right? Because these people didn't come back. Surely they can't have much.
Yay, starvation?
All right. So Tommy's going to wrap up his conversation and then walk back over to the group at the.
That if he
At
knows
this point,
what is good
Angelo,
for him,
you said that the barkeep has wares to sell, right?
That's correct.
Okay. He's gonna ask about if barkeep has any clothes to spare for the upcoming blizzard.
I tell you what, outside I have a very small stack of furs. They're not the best. They'll probably keep you just a little warm, just to borrow in the meantime until you get back.
That'll work well enough, I guess. Thank you.
Sorry, I can't do more. Just Laszlo and Alina are usually handle all that.
Oh no. A little bit is not more than enough. Angelo's gonna get up and go get the furs. Boots with the fur! Oh, and then he's gonna...
So Angela goes out and collects a few of the furs and brings them in to everybody and passes them around so everyone has a fur to wrap themselves in.
Hold up. No, just for himself.
So Angela brings back some furs and passes them out to everybody.
Charlie looks at the furs, disgusted.
Angela just kind of stares at her.
You overhear some people sitting a couple tables over from you, and you hear them talking about what you assume is Laszlo and Alina at first, and then you do realize that it is about them. And they're mentioning about, they don't think that Laszlo is dead, because Laszlo, he wielded both a whip and a bow, and he was very deadly proficient with them. And it was claimed that he could never be surprised by his foes. And very protective of that whip of his.
Well, at least we know that it might not be a total waste of time.
Well, I'm going to propose that we go out and try to go over to this camp that they used to use, because anywhere would be better than being here.
Right. I think we can do that. There ain't much left here anyways, as he says as he downs the rest of his beer and stands away from the bar and gets ready.
Mm-hmm.
Follow along, I guess.
Okay, so your tokens should be on the left, about midway down. You should see them. Just make sure you have control of them.
Captain, I am in control.
And can everyone see their red bars with health?
Yes, I do.
Yes,
Let's see. Ashley and who else? Celestine, can you control your tokens?
Yep.
Celestine, you there? If you're trying to talk, you might have to push to talk.
Did we lose one?
Let me try to call her.
Okay.
Hello? Can you
There
hear me?
you are. Yep.
Hey,
Oh.
hear you now.
I'm talking and talking and talking and forgetting to hit the talk button.
I figured as much. I was
I'm
like,
going,
maybe she
here, I
forgot
want
to
a
push.
drink too.
You had a drink then.
Okay, jeez.
Can you control your token?
Yes, I can.
Okay, cool.
What I was be able to, but yeah, I can.
Okay. So you travel along this trail here that leads out of the village, and as you can see, it's quite marked very well. Like it's been traveled a lot. Yeah. Can you guys see the whole map?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure that didn't like mess up there. Okay. So you've been traveling about an hour, and it kind of it's been kind of quiet. The forest has been quiet, nothing too much. But the trail ahead of you, the trees are just quite alive, with excited chittering and cawing of birds. Where are my birds at? Birds at?
They're in the darkness.
An army
They
of
were
birds.
in a shadow realm.
Birds!
Oh, look
Yay,
at the
birds.
cardinals.
So these birds, they look over at you, and they just immediately take wing and fly in your direction.
Oh. Well, that's exciting.
It's gonna be fun trying to do this all over again.
You got it.
Make sure you click your character, like your token, and then hit initiative in the bottom left hand.
Hope you brought a tennis racket.
Well, I've got something close enough to it.
Hit the initiative roll.
Yeah, it
Oh,
should be
gosh.
underneath Karma's picture in the bottom left.
Okay, I forgot about that one.
Alright, Thompson, you should go first.
All right. Tommy doesn't like being in the front, so he's gonna get back here. He's gonna be like, all right, company, this is how we do it. As a leader of this here band,
We got a
I
chicken
need y'all to
with
go
us.
out there and do something. And he's gonna ready his, and he's gonna attack with his the tickler. Hey,
Nice. You release an arrow, and it hits one of the ravens, or one of the.
yeah, I just
The
hit that
house.
one right there, the
Okay.
closest.
For how much damage?
There we go, 5 damage.
For 5 piercing damage. You can tell the arrow severely wounds the hawk. Ashley, your go.
Alright, so they're very obviously attacking us, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's see here. Shali is going to fire the short bow at the one that's already been hit with an arrow then.
Okay. So it's pronounced Ashali?
Yes.
Okay. And it's a direct hit with your short bow. For 4 piercing damage as the hawk falls to the ground, lifeless. Celestine. Remember, it's push attack.
I was gonna hit firebolt.
Firebolt? Okay, which one are you going to hit?
The next closest one.
We have 2. You just click on it and hold it, it'll make your little ring. Ashley, can you change your color, please? Both pink.
She's attacking the bottom middle.
Alright. 17. Release your
Make
arrow
sure
when it
you
hits
hit,
the Bloodhawk. Hit the word firebolt below and tell me the damage is. 7.
7.
It also well falls to the ground dead. Alright, so the Bloodhawks, they move in quick. They're in flights. They have quite a movement there. The first one tries to hit Angelo and just kind of pecks at the air and misses.
Sucks to suck.
The
My
one,
map disappeared. How are you gonna get it back somewhere?
you probably just scrolled over too far or something.
I probably have, but this the way this thing works.
In the
It confuses
top right,
me.
in the top right, you have a little sliding bar. If you slide
Yes.
it all the way down, it'll zoom all the way out. You can find the map, and then scroll over to the map, and then zoom back in.
How do you scroll over to the map? That's where I'm having a problem.
The right mouse button. So you right click and hold, and then move your mouse, and it moves.
No, it's not. It's not doing anything.
Okay, in the top left-hand side, there's another bar. At the top of it has a little black arrow. Make sure you click that, and then make sure you hit the select move. Make sure that's selected, otherwise it's not going to.
Can you see your character and map at all?
No.
Just hit F5 to refresh.
Poof. And welcome back.
Okay, I see a lot better now.
Okay.
Now that the rain's gone.
Okay, so, Celestine, 2 of the hawks peck at you. One of them is a hit, and it pierces you for 6 damage.
Ow!
Ashale, you try to get pecked up, but missed as well. Let's see. It is Angelo's turn.
Whack at this bird. Where we go? What do I want to whack it with? I'm gonna whack at this bird.
Okay.
With the noodle.
Your lance hits for how much damage?
Yay.
For 11.
That's what you get, bird.
It collapses to the ground, dead and lifeless. Thomason.
All right. Well, can't be having these bloody little birds taking out all my associates, so I'm gonna attack that one right there. With
The arrow sinks deep into the bird. For how much damage? For 5 piercing damage, and you hit this one.
yeah, that one right there.
Again, it's very severely damaged. All right, pronounce your name again. Is it
Ashale.
Ashale? Okay, I'm gonna write this down. It's your go.
Okay, as a bonus action, Ashale is going to cast Shillelagh
Okay.
on her quarterstaff, and then she is going to bonk the bird that tried to peck her.
All right. It's a critical hit. Quarterstaff goes down with great might and hits for 10 damage.
Wow.
Celestine.
Okay, I'm gonna take a firebolt and hit the last bird, or no, the one to my side.
Okay. Your firebolt sets the bird on fire for how much damage?
5.
It squawks in pain. All right, Celestine, the bird is to your north. It pecks at you, but you don't feel any damage at all. Ashale, the one next to you at an angle, it hurts you really severely bad. It does 8 piercing damage.
How big are these birds? Or did it like hit me in the eye or something?
I'm gonna noodle him. Noodle this one.
Okay.
I noodle him so good.
Yes, you do. How much damage do you do? 9.
Just like Romney.
As you hit the bird, you yell out, "It's a once!" It's back at dead. Thomason, your go.
All right, I'm going to attack the last bird. Right.
Oh, your arrow goes wide. Ashale, are you cooking something upstairs? I smell smoke.
I made popcorn.
Okay.
I'm eating it now.
Okay. So make sure the house is
The
on fire.
neighbors might have a fire going.
Okay. It is your go.
Alright, Ashali will retaliate and bonk the next bird with her shillelagh.
You bonk it on the head for 6 damage. Now bird killers.
And that's the end of that.
Yes, Tommy, that is the idea.
I would like to search the birds' corpses
I was just about
and
to.
see if there's And also, can I do like an Arcana check or something to see if they were being like magically controlled or something? Because I feel like it was a really weird
Sure.
choice on their part.
Yep. Give me a Arcana check. Oh, that's the dice rolls back on. There's nothing magical about. You don't sense anything magical about their actions. And on their bodies, you don't really find much. They're birds. You could like gather some red feathers if you wanted to.
I gather some red feathers because
Yes,
I want
we
to.
want the feathers. And can we clean the meat? I'll make a survival.
Okay. You now have 6 chicken breasts or hawk breasts.
Cool.
Can I have some?
Yes, we'll share the feathers and the breasts.
Yes! Angelo immediately puts all the feathers he gets into his hair.
Okay.
Right. So, as leader of this little hill group, I say we should just go ahead and move on.
Okay.
After you.
So you go ahead and move on down the path. You don't have to move your tokens or anything. Move through the woods. Still just kind of just traveling through the woods. As you do pass a tree.
Can I do something?
What's that?
I want to cast a spell.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna cast Goodberry. And now I have 10 magical berries, and I'm gonna eat 8 of them.
Okay.
I'm gonna save the other 2.
Whoa, magic! Wow.
So, give me, let's see. Actually, what are you? Alright, you're my druid, so shall I give me a survival check? So you continue walking through the woods, and you can pick up some tracks that continue up the north, and you believe that they're Laszlo's and Elena's tracks. But after your survival check, you realize that there's several elf tracks here too, heading in the same direction, as well as back towards Erasno. You come upon what appears to be a decomposing body, the base of a tree.
Yum.
Did you say a base of a train?
Tree. Base of a tree.
Okay.
Angelo's going to point out, hey look everyone, a decomposing body at the base of that tree. He's going to do a dramatic pose as he points.
I guess at this
Yeah.
point I'll also mention the tracks that I saw.
I'm going to go over and try and poke it with a stick.
Look for the closest stick. You post it. Poke it with the stick. Kind of just slumps over a little bit. But it's definitely dead.
Tommy's gonna sidle over to Celestine, kind of like nudge her a little bit, and like he's gonna point out Angela and like, that one right there, I'm not quite sure about that one. Seems a little funny.
Yeah, well, you smell funny.
I go back to the group. It's dead.
Right. We can smell
Does it
that
have
from
pointy
here.
ears?
You take a closer look at it, and you can tell it's a human male's corpse.
I'm gonna do perception check to see if I can find any, like... Because we know he had a whip and was good with it one. So I'm gonna see if I can find a whip or see any marks from a whip.
You look around the ground, and you don't see any whip or anything laying about, or any marks from a whip.
Okay.
Right. That's still no proof that that's not him. So, wish me luck. I'm going, and he's gonna take like some cloth or something. He's gonna basically try to like wrap up his face a little bit so he doesn't have to smell the snitch so much. And he's just gonna go in and basically search his body to see, one, if there's anything valuable he can take off the body, and two, if there's any kind of markings or anything that verifies who this body is.
You don't find any markings or anything to like ID the body, besides that it's a human male. But you do find in his pockets, you do find 20 gold pieces, and next to him is a scroll tube that's half buried in the dirt.
All right, I'm gonna pick up the scroll after pocketing the gold. I'm assuming it does nothing to me. I'm gonna stand up, walk back towards group, and open it up, and see if I can read.
You can't make any heads or tails of the scroll. It's magic. It's got some magical looking runes on it. Maybe someone with more arcana knowledge.
So he's gonna be looking at it, and he'll be like, "Oi, one of you two, maybe Celestine, can you read this? Why can't I make it out?"
She grabs it and looks at it and tries to read it. So what do I need to roll?
Arcana. So when you look at your skills, it'll be the third from the top. You just click the name, and it'll roll it.
I rolled.
Yes, you look at the scroll and you can tell that it is a scroll of create bonfire. I'm going to cut and paste it. I'll copy and paste the text here real quick because it's not in Roll20. Hold on one second.
Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
Hello.
Hey.
What's up?
Not much.
There we go. She just had a window open up with the text there. So
Okay.
anything like this is going to be over in your journal, and it's just
Okay.
So you can access it like later on.
So then I can create a bonfire.
With the scroll.
Cool. So then I let you know that I can create bonfires now, and I'm keeping it. And I tuck it away.
Rip.
Boy, I never said you'd keep that.
And like the likes of you can use it.
Don't matter if I can use it. I'm sure it's worth a good pretty penny.
Just you try taking it.
Oh, don't worry about the stupid scroll. I can make a fire anytime. We'll just
Challenge
run it direct
accepted.
when we get back to.
All right. I guess we
All right.
move
So
on.
the way we're doing this is, if there is an item that you guys feel like you can use during the adventure, you can use it. So right now we'll say that she has the spell of create bonfire in case you can use it for the adventure. Any money you find is going to pool up and get divided at the end. All right, so you travel on for several hours. You can tell the temperature is really dropping. Like that storm is moving in a little quicker than people estimated, as it's starting to. Let's say poke body with a the as you're traveling along, what is my next one? Traveling, it's kind of boring. You just walk through the woods, and like, oh, there's not much excitement here, and you really haven't seen much. Underbrush, the underbrush is not even very very thick here. Ahead, though, there's a curiously dense thicket ahead. The bushes seem to be in a ring around a 7-foot-tall tangle of briars and thorns in the rough shape of a dome. There seems to be a scrap of bright green cloth several feet into the thorny environment.
Well, obviously, I am going to go up to it and poke it with a stick.
You poke the stick into the other sticks. It makes like a ticking noise as if you're hitting two sticks together. You can see deeper inside. Might be a body.
This is just a forest of murder.
I'm gonna call out.
I poke.
I'm gonna call out. Oi! Someone in there?
The supposed body doesn't respond at all.
If I look in there, could I see anything?
You just kind of make out what appears to be a body. You could essentially weasel in there a little bit and pull the body out.
I weasel in
Okay.
there and poke.
I'm good. Yeah, I was gonna say I weasel in there and pull the body out.
Oh, I guess after poking.
Okay, give me let's see, let's do the average. You weasel your way in there and stuff, and you scratch your arm on one of the sticks. It causes 3 damage to your character.
Oh, both of us.
Ooh, that hurt.
Yes.
Ouch.
Angela, what kind of armor are you wearing?
I am wearing. Where is it? Chainmail.
Chainmail? The chainmail protects your arm.
Oh, phew. My poor little arm.
You pull the body out, and it's definitely a body as you're pulling it. And as you do so, the tree, the brambles seem to move from its dome shape and come alive.
That's a nope.
And what comes alive?
The bramble.
Thorny
Holy
bushes.
no moly.
I can't believe I didn't recognize this.
Initiative time.
Angelo is just rolling great initiative today.
Yeah, Tommy too. Mom, make sure you click on your little
Okay.
button, and then down in the bottom left it says P dash
All right.
initiative. Yeah.
I did.
Nice.
Hey, she's going before me.
Alright, so let's see.
Oh,
It's your
heck
turn.
yeah. And I'm going to hit the closest thing with bolt of fire.
Okay. You hit it the bolt of fire. It's a tree, so it's like a dry tree. So it definitely catches a flame and screams in pain and agony.
Bingo.
Thomason.
All right. Is this right here a rock?
Yes. It's kind of like just a big boulder. Ish thing.
Okay. That more than well enough. So he's going to get behind it, and he's going to.
Okay. You're now in stealth.
Basically, what I'm going to try to do, I don't know if I can do it this round, but I'm going to try to edge around like on that side, and then like sneak attack.
Okay. Alright, the first one, little light comes up and he hits Angelo, but doesn't do any damage really. Second one moves up and hits Celestine for 2 damage. So make sure you're taking it off your token. You should have now taken 5 damage.
Me? Okay.
Yes. Angelo, one sneaks up to your side and hits you for 2 piercing damage.
Oh, how dare you.
I think I took it on the right side, the right place.
Yep, you did.
Yes.
Oh, good.
The big one moves in. There you go. There he is. And Ashayli, the larger one moves in and tries to hit you but misses. Angelo, what's your go?
I'm gonna whack the sucker that hit me
Okay.
with my
Ooh, it's a critical
Great
hit.
Axe of Doom.
Your Great Axe of Doom comes down. It hits it, searing it, just slashing it and obliterating it to 1,000 pieces on the ground.
Angelo is so helpful.
Ashayli, it's your go.
Okay, I guess, Ashali will cast Shillelagh on her quarterstaff again
Okay.
and hit the big one.
You swing and hit the big guy. Let's see. There's a hit for 7 damage. DM frowns as you are killing her creatures. Alright, Celestine.
Okay, where are all my other spells? The ones that are going to take some of my
Go to your character sheet.
away. Okay.
And on the right hand side, right under your main box there with your wizard and half elf, you see core, bio, and spells. It's under spells.
Ah, that's right.
There you go. And the ones with the red dot next to it, those are the ones that you have readied.
Okay, then I am going to use shield to protect all of us. So I just go ahead and do that?
Yeah, click on the word shield. See, and now it puts the text in the chat for us. So let's see.
Okay.
So as you look, it says, yes, we got it. Casting time, it says 1 reaction. It says when you are hit by an attack or targeted by the magic missile spell. So basically, if you are getting hit, this spell, so you could be like, if cast this, and so when you do get hit, this shield becomes active.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure you knew that's what it was. So
Yeah.
Okay. So you're not really in a reaction phase right now.
Yeah. So I can still hit with something else too?
Yeah, no, what you do is hit something else. When something hits you, like during this my turn and I'm moving the monsters and stuff around, I can say, okay, this monster hits you, and you're like, well, as a reaction, I use this.
Okay. All right. I'll get the hang of this still. So then I'm going to use my bolt and hit not frostbolt, the firebolt.
Okay. And you're hitting the one just above you?
Yes.
The firebolt hits the tree-like creature. It doesn't set a flame. It just it's very wounded, but doesn't catch fire.
Okay.
Thomason.
Alright. He's gonna sneak around this little corner here. And try to sneak attack him with his...
You're shooting at the one that's right above Angelo?
Yes.
Okay. 6 plus 4. Okay, so that is a good solid hit. How much damage?
So
Nice.
that should be the added sneak damage for the sneak attack.
Yes. And it falls to the ground lifeless. Alright, the bigger of the vine blights, it misses Shaylee, but the smaller one hits Celestine for 7 piercing damage. Now here's where you could say, I want to use the reaction shield spell.
That's what I was hoping I could do that. Yes, I'm going to use the reaction.
So it basically gives you a +5 bonus to your AC. So your AC is 12, so that makes it 17. And that would make it miss.
Good.
Alright, Angelo, you go.
Alright, I'm gonna whack the big boy.
Go ahead. So on your character sheet, you need to, next to your spells, you'll see like you have 4 spots.
Yeah, I gotta hit the...
You gotta take one off of those. So you now have 3 slots
Yeah,
open.
I keep using different things to move around, and I'm thing up.
Alright. Your Great Axe of Doom. Let's see what it does. It comes down towards the tree, but it's nothing but air.
Rip.
Shaylee.
Alright, well, it seems like my shillelagh staff hit pretty well last time, so I'm just gonna bonk this thing. Maybe. Probably not.
Let's see. No, you can tell it was close though.
Now my
But
whole
I'm gonna-
screen, everything went big.
I'm also going to say in Sylvan, why all this needless violence?
All right, Celestine, you go.
All right, I'm going to hit with a missile. My missile. The one in front of me.
Okay.
Come on, my stupid thing is not wanting to do anything. Here, hold on. Oh, it finally went down. Normal. Oh. No, shoot. Not my spells. I'm trying to find this. This stupid thing's drive me crazy now.
Oh, there you go. It squeals as it falls to the ground. Not a good squeal. A bad squeal. Thomason.
Okay, this stick thing's right here, just above me. Is that a tree standing up, or
Yes,
is that
it's a
like
dead tree.
twigs laying on the ground?
Dead tree.
Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to come around to this side of it, so that I have line of sight on that guy. And am I still hidden, or
Yes, he's not looking
No.
at you at all.
okay? So I can still get my sneak attack.
Yes.
All right, then that's what I'm going to do. Shoot it with the tickler.
Your arrow sinks deep into the side, to his side. Does 9 damage.
Ugh.
You find out that he is not ticklish, but he now knows where you are.
Right, old git.
Rip.
Asha, you pronounce your name differently every time. Ashlaleli?
Ashale.
Ashali. Shillelagh is a spell. Ashali
You,
is
you
her
said
name.
Shillelagh earlier.
No, Shillelagh is a
Shalalala.
spell.
Alright. Ashale, the vine hits you. But you tell it's definitely a very hard hit. And it does 14 damage to you. Angelo.
Did he do damage to me? Sorry, I was trying to text.
Put your phone down. No.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna whack him.
Your axe buries deep inside of the creature for how much damage?
All the damage.
It basically just chops him right in half, like you're chopping down a great tree. So I'm going to leave this little X here. That is the body you pulled out. The little X is still there. Okay, cool. I'll just control her until she gets back. So there's still a body here.
Alright, well, is there anything like, okay, first off, what kind of body?
Dead body.
Well, yeah, I know, but it's like a dwarf body.
A human male, just like, kind of dressed like the other one was.
Does it have any equipment on it? Anything in its pockets?
You search the pockets and you find some spell components. And from your magical knowledge, you can kind of guess that it's worth about 20 gold pieces.
Alright, well, Captain Trigger there really, laid a hurting on me with that big smash. So, I'm gonna eat 2 of the berries that I had left over from earlier.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna go ahead and make 10 more and eat them all.
Okay.
Apparently I'm the tank. So is there any, like, identifying markings? They have tattoos or scars or anything?
Not that you can see. You can definitely tell that maybe this person had gotten a fight with the Blights and lost, and they had just basically hovered over his corpse and became still as you walked up.
I removed the clothes from the body.
Right, you move the clothes from the body and you have a green cloak. A traveler's cloak.
Sick.
At least not whatnot.
Well,
Alright, I'm gonna roll perception to see if I find anything good on my body. Hey.
All you had was the magic components that you had found.
weren't there some tracks?
Okay, hello, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome
I
back.
gotta get the other thing up.
No problem.
Welcome
Oh,
back.
that's
Nice to
annoying.
meet you.
Well, my son said, Charles said the internet didn't go down, but somehow it was off, my computer dropped it, obviously, or dropped me or something.
Okay.
And wouldn't let me get back on, so I had to shut my whole computer down.
Yeah. Alright, so what are we gonna do now?
Didn't Ashley
Becky? Her name's Becky.
Didn't Becky find some tracks on the way here?
Yeah, I think they went off to the north.
Should we follow them or should we keep going down the trail?
Well, I have a sneaking suspicion that we have now found the 2 people that we came here to look for. But, I don't know.
Refreshing my browser real quick. It's messing up.
Good luck.
Okay, now I'm back in the game.
I see that. Welcome back.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So yes, there is tracks off to the northwest. As you venture back towards the temperature in the air is really getting cold now. And the flurries in the air are starting to thicken.
Right. It's getting pretty chilly out here. Maybe we should go back to the village and resume this tomorrow.
It's true, but it's a
Well,
bit of a walk.
it's only about an hour.
I think we best be heading back as soon as we can, or we're gonna freeze to death.
Alright, I want to find 2, like, decently long sticks, like maybe 6 feet long, and wrap that cloak around them to make a sort of, carrying device, and load one of the bodies up onto it to drag behind me on the way back to town.
Okay, but you do have like an internal, like just knowing that this blizzard could probably last for weeks, if not days, if you decide to go back to town.
What was that?
Yeah, I didn't catch all of it.
The blizzard is likely to last for quite a while, like several days.
So then we won't be able to come back out.
All right, so what do you
I
think?
think-
Because
I think the DM is telling us that we should continue, is what I
We should go north, east, or whatever it was.
That
Alright,
seems like
well,
might be the best bet.
I think they're all right out of their bloody minds. But seeing as I don't have too much of a choice, why don't we just go ahead and go? You know,
don't be a wuss. Posh city
it's freaking
boys.
cold out here. It's freaking cold out here, and you want to be playing around in the mud,
Yes.
right? And this is why I think you're mental.
I think you're mental.
I'm the one with the berries here.
You're just a very good time.
All right, so let's follow the trail.
Let's go. Come on, vamonos.
Everybody, let's go.
Oh no. No.
Okay.
Come on, let's get to it.
No.
I know that we do it.
Where are we going?
Can you
Through
say
the
map?
forest.
Okay. No. Okay, so you've been traveling in the woods for now, approximately about 3 to 4
Swiper, no
hours, you think.
swiping.
Well, you don't want me to leave the
A
group now, do you?
campsite can be seen several hundred yards ahead through the sparse growth. But as you draw closer, you realize that nothing lives here. There are obvious signs of a struggle. Long scrapes in the dirt, fresh boot tracks, and a damaged corpse give away the scene.
Is Becky still carrying around her buddy?
As far as I know, yes.
Beautiful.
It's a snack for later.
Alright, well, I'm gonna do pure engine low fashion. I'm running up to it and poking it with a stick.
You get closer, and you poke the stick is definitely a dead body, and there's blood in the snow around.
Well, I'm gonna search the body before anyone else can. Haha.
You search the body, you find some treasure bags. You have silver daggers. You have some furs. There's
Can we
pieces
tell
of some
what killed
polished
it?
bones and antlers.
What's in the treasure bag?
You can't really tell what killed it. You can see it was definitely quite a fight, as there's blood all over, spattered in the snow.
Does it look like whip marks in the snow?
There's definitely lines in the snow.
Lions.
So it doesn't look like it's been mauled. Does it look like it's been whipped to death?
Looks like he's been stabbed multiple times. Inside the bag, you find a short bow, some arrows, a salted ham, but it's been ruined by the weather out here.
It's a frozen ham. How is that rooted?
Next to the body, you find a whip on the ground.
Oh, maybe it's the guy we were looking for.
Oh man, it's a whip.
I call dibs on the arrows.
Did we find any chains with it?
Unfortunately, no. This corpse
Angela's gonna
evidently
start
had a
playing with
vanilla
whip.
life of some kind.
Right. So if no one else needs that, I'm gonna take the arrows.
I hear no protests.
All right. So how many arrows are on them?
17. I don't know.
12 arrows.
All right.
How fresh is this blood?
Very fresh.
Is the fire pit still warm?
The fire isn't in there, but the coals are kind of warm. They're not smoldered, like they're not glowing, but they're not cold either.
I'm gonna gather some wood and rekindle the fire while they're playing with their dead friend.
Okay.
I do also have that spell.
Oh, it's okay. I don't need it.
All right.
Yeah, she's a druid.
The proper term is droodle.
That's what I
Drool?
said, druidy.
It's a cross between a druid and a poodle.
Okay, so we have the fire lit. What do we do now?
Are there any tracks other than the ones that we followed here?
There are some tracks. Give me an investigation skill check.
All of us or just Becky?
Just Becky.
One of you help me look for these tracks.
I shall help you. Strange person whose name keeps changing. Good thing I'm helping. Do I also roll or just?
No, that just gave us advantage on the check.
That's
so
good.
we get the 14.
Glad I
So
helped.
tracks are wild and kind of chaotic in their pattern, but you discern that there's a number of wolf tracks. There are also 2 sets of humanoid tracks. Both sets lead into the clearing, but only wolf tracks leave the place.
Oh,
Alright, so apparently all those stab wounds were just teeth stabbing into them. However, 2 sets of people tracks, but only one body.
Angela's gonna look to the trees. Guess
Oh
birds.
gosh. Maybe
Yeah,
I
hearing
killed
that.
them.
Did she say that loud enough for all of us to hear?
Yes, I'm not trying to. Yeah, I'm just speaking out loud.
All right, then Thompson's gonna start looking around. So I'm gonna look this up.
I also will, as I stated earlier.
You
It's
see
also
coming up on the
possible-
trail, you see Tommy, you see some elves kind of coming out of the trees and walking towards you. They don't seem aggressive at all, but they're dressed as though they're hunters.
Boy, look right over there. There's some elves coming. Hey, that's good enough right there. What's your intention?
You cut yourself off the last couple words.
What's your intentions?
They stop and raise their hand up in a sign that they're not there with any. They don't mean to cause any harm or anything. They say they've been looking for this massive wounded silver wolf. They've been tracking it to kill it.
Do I know anything about a silver wolf? Like, is that different than just a regular wolf that just happens to be silver color?
No, you don't. Let's see. Someone give me a insight check, and then someone
Okay.
give me a charisma persuasion check.
I could do that. I could do that. Let me. It's a persuasion, right?
Angela, don't worry. If your power goes out, don't stress over it. Okay.
I'm not fast enough, so I'm just gonna let everybody else do it.
All right, so I got 10 persuasion. Is there a female elf in the group?
There's not a female elf that you can tell. They're really bundled up.
Not that I could tell.
They're really bundled up in furs and stuff. You can just tell by their appearance that they would be elves.
All right, well, I'm going to gesture towards the body that we've clearly been pilfering here and mention, hey, this thing looks like it's been torn up by some wolves. Maybe it's related to the wolf that you're looking for.
They come walking up and look at the body, and they look around and they tell that they tell you that there's a bunch of wolf tracks here, but it's interesting that 2 people have walked in and only 1 person has walked out. And it kind of confuses them.
There are technical explanations for how that could occur, but I don't feel like boring everyone with them. Suffice to say that not everyone that you see are quite what they appear.
Okay, Becky, you're a druid, right?
Yes, I am.
I'm only assuming that our characters know something about druids, correct? Since I don't know how long they've been together. Karma.
Do what?
Would my character or our characters know anything about druids?
Yeah, I mean, you know that they cast healing spells and walk with the trees.
Angela's gonna have it.
And probably turn into animals?
Possibly, yes.
Right. Well, this here makes me think that maybe one of them might be a druid.
Becky shrugs. It's a possibility.
So looking around at the group and the elves, so what are we gonna do about this, huh? Maybe we should just follow these wolf tracks, see what comes around.
Well, yeah, that's something we could do. Wolves, as hunters, don't exactly travel super quickly. They're endurance predators. They're probably still in the area.
Right, I don't know nothing about that, but these tracks should take us right to them. What do you say, Elvesies? Y'all with us?
Give me a persuasion check.
Okie dokie. Hopefully, it's better than the last one.
Angela's also gonna give a persuasion check, and he's gonna do the puppy eyes to them.
You know.
Oh!
Your persuasion, since you're both doing it, you get the 17. The the persuasion, you persuade them. They are going to accompany you in the to help you track down these wolves.
Yay, friendship.
Alright. So let's go.
Do we need to sing again?
No,
Come
please.
on, Vominos.
Everybody, let's go.
I'm going to mute you. You sing the song.
So Becky's going to make small talk with the elves and say, quite the storm rolling in here.
Yes, the storm should be here within the next couple hours, and we're very concerned that we might get trapped out here.
Oh, don't worry, I'll take care of us. We'll be okay. But I am going to go ahead and snuff out this fire since we're going to be leaving it. And with that, Becky waves her hand over the flames and the fire extinguishes.
Okay.
Cool.
So, let me see. Who hasn't done one yet? Celestine, give me a perception check.
Perception check.
Uh-huh.
Who?
There you go.
Okay. So, you're walking through the woods, and the wind it's been like another hour, and the wind has been howling, coming through the trees and moving the tree branches, and just the sound of the wind just really loud, and but all of a sudden it just kind of force just like goes silent. The wind even just stops. It's eerie.
Would I do an investigation roll?
Yeah, you can
Look around.
You can look around
Okay, I'm gonna
behind the campfire.
investigate. To see why it went quiet so quickly.
From behind the tree walks two large dogs, as if they've been tracking you this entire time.
Are the elves gonna help us fight?
Holy shit!
You can tell that they're just not ordinary dogs. These are very evil
Direwolves?
dogs.
Is it two sets of
Ooh.
two, or do they have two heads, or is that just what the totem
They have
is?
2 heads.
Boy,
Ew.
that's some ugly boobs right there, if you ask me.
They don't look very friendly.
That's not quite natural.
You can tell that this is probably going to be, internally you can tell this is going to be a hard one.
Here we go. Let's
Oh,
see.
I got a crappy
Let's see
roll.
how my initiative goes if it holds
Go.
up.
Let's go. Come on, whatever your name is.
Oh no! It
You
just wanted
got
to crap on me.
Well,
This is like, oh,
hear anyone
you need to go first. You need to go quickly this time. Nope.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Let's see, who is that? That is Angelo. The dog moves in next to you with his 2 heads. It bites you twice for 6 damage.
6 damage each time, or 6 damage total?
Total.
Thank you.
And Becky, that dog moves in and snaps at the air at you and misses. Let's see. Hold on a second.
Good boy, good boy.
Okay, and Angelo, I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no. That won't go well. Oh wait, actually it will. Maybe not, never mind.
So your character is, let's see. You are now poisoned.
Crap.
oh no.
Is there a way to turn down the music?
I can do it for you. I cranked it up. I'm sorry.
It's pretty loud.
I don't hear any music.
Okay,
Just so you
that's
know, in the
actually a lot better.
future, under the gear over in the top right-hand corner, there's a place to adjust it.
Alright, Becky, it's your go.
Alright, I only heard you because you're downstairs in the same house as me.
It's your go.
Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna cast a spell.
Hello?
Hold on, I'm deciding which one of these to cast.
Oh, okay. I thought I lost everybody.
No, we're here. I'm just thinking about
Right.
what I'm gonna say and do.
So, Becky is going to cast a moonbeam on the dogs that are adjacent.
Okay.
And, so a silvery beam of pale light white shines down in a 5-foot radius, 40 feet high cylinder centered on a point within range. So it's just on top of the dog. And light fills the cylinder. It doesn't take damage yet. It will take damage at the start of its turn. And it has a Constitution saving throw. It has disadvantage if it's a shape changer of some kind, including vampires, but I don't know if it is or not, but just for your knowledge. Hold on, I'll copy the text so you can read it.
I have it up over here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so, yeah, there's just an over top of that dog, and then that's my turn.
Okay. Angelo.
Yay, time to whack! I'm out, Noodle. Yay!
Nice. Okay.
To the one that bit him.
Yes. 9 damage. Celestine.
Okay, I'm going to do my magic missiles on this one.
On this one right
And
here?
yeah.
Yeah.
And I stink.
Magic missiles hits the dog. It cries, it gets hit. Thomas, in your go.
Alright. So I'm gonna pop down right here. Say, oi! Aren't you ugly little git? I bet you can't even figure out whether you're gonna go left or right. You're so stupid in between the two of you. And on this one right there, what I'm gonna attempt to do is shoot the left head, but I'm gonna shoot it in its right eye.
Okay.
Alright, Tickler. Don't fail me. Hey!
Oh, it's a hit. It succeeds. How much damage do you do? 3.
3. But I shot it in its eye. Was it good enough to hit it in its eye?
I'll say yes.
Okay. Because I was planning on trying to like irritate and kind of blind it.
Okay, I was trying to figure out where you were going with that.
I'm glad it's push to talk.
Okay, so I'll do
season.
the death dog that's in the moonbeam. We'll go ahead and roll for that damage first. It failed its Constitution saving throw.
Can
So
you take the damage that I already rolled?
the 20? Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah? Okay, yes. Alright, well they're not shape changers at least.
dogs, all the bites miss this turn. Becky, it you go.
Okay, so Becky is going to shillelagh her staff and whack the pupper.
Whack it good.
You're whacking the pupper, misses. Angelo, Chico.
Well, I'm gonna try and whack it good. Noodle. Hey.
Let's see, and it's a hit for 14.
I'm gonna get you, doggy. I'm gonna get you.
He looks very, very badly injured as he growls at you until he's very angry. Celestine.
Quick question.
Yes.
With the poison, do I need to do anything with that?
No, it's okay. So what that is this poison in particular, it is 24 hours. Okay. You must repeat the saving throw. If you miss the saving throw, your hit point maximum reduces by 5.
Oh,
And it's gonna last until you cure it.
when do I have to roll?
Every 24 hours.
Oh, okay.
All right, Celestine.
All right, I'm gonna shoot magic missiles at it. At the one I hit last time.
Okay. Tell the dog you hit is very badly hurt now. Thompson.
All right, I'm gonna shoot this one. I'm gonna shoot the right head, and I'm gonna try to shoot it in its left eye.
Okay.
Basically, and I'm just gonna be like, "Oi, I knew you were a stupid git, you mangy mutt." And there we go. Nope,
It's a miss. So
Things
your
die.
moonbeam spell, does it go away?
Oh no, it's concentration and duration
Okay.
up to a minute, so it'll last for this whole fight probably, unless more stuff shows up.
Okay. So failed its saving throw again. And the other dog bites wildly at Angelo and misses. Becky, it you go. Becky, it's your go.
Oh, okay, sorry, I misunderstood you. Okay,
The elves are
I'm
kind of
gonna
cowering at this point, to answer your question.
a bunch of they're hunting the silver wolf, but they're scared of the dogs.
These are just not
Okay.
any dogs.
They're
All
just
right,
chicken.
They're gonna taste like chicken if they don't get in here and help. Okay, I'm going to so like as my action, I'm going to move the moonbeam over the other dog, and then I'm gonna run over here and stand so that Angelo and I are flanking it, and that's my turn.
Angelo, it's your go.
Alright, well, I'm gonna whack it again. Well, I guess there's more poking than whacking.
Yeah, I guess you could just bluntly hit it with the lance if you wanted to.
Not really.
Alright, and it's a hit.
Sick.
Gosh.
Hey!
I don't like your lance.
It's cool. I don't have to move. Y'all did the killing. Go, 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 go.
Well, that was exciting, wasn't it?
He's gonna.
So from here,
Tommy's
wolf,
gonna look around.
you see wolf tracks
Where's his
continuing off
house?
to the north from here. They're pretty easy to follow. They're pretty fresh.
So we need to follow them.
Do the dogs have anything on them? Do they seem like they were magically controlled by anything?
Well, as they
got
died,
poop on
they
them.
were definitely something from a dark magic, and they died. They just didn't fall over dead. They kind of just evaporated into nothing.
So no death dog meat to eat, huh?
No.
It's a pretty nasty bite you got there, Angela.
You want to try it out sometime?
I think we can wait till we get back to the inn.
That was Angela's attempt at flirting. His only
Oh
attempt.
no, I got that. Okay, well, I guess we'll follow these wolf tracks.
Okay, so the next map I'm going to move you to, I'm just going to forewarn you, and I made the map by hand. I made it not snowy, so it's definitely going to be snowing when you come on that map, okay? Just ignore all the grass and flowers.
I'm so excited.
Ignore all the grass and flowers?
Yeah, you'll see.
Completely monoc.
I can't see anything but a small square around me.
Same here. Where did you go?
Well, I see some weird looking things and some trees or bushes or something and a rock down at
Okay,
the
so
bottom.
when you
and-
reach this area, it's definitely gotten dark. The wind has really picked up. What your character can see right now is your character's vision and what you see in the storm.
Oh, Angela's gonna. Where are you?
Mine?
Yes,
Then she would, if it's a storm, wouldn't it be like a dim?
it is dim, and it's black and white.
I look around, see if I can see anything, investigate.
You can kind of make out your companions standing around you.
This is nerve-wracking. I cannot see any of them.
Ooh. I'm kind of trying to look around, see what I can see besides that.
Alright, I was gonna say I'm gonna see if I can hear them and then walk towards their voice, but yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen for me.
Alright, if they are they close enough that I know where my friends are?
One second, you should be able to actually see more than you see right now. Becky, you should see more. They're not doing it.
I don't see anybody around. Ha 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 ha.
That's interesting. I have both of your character tokens set up exactly the same way. Oh, there you go. You can see around you in black and white, correct?
Yes.
Yes, but if anyone is around me, I can't see.
Yeah, I can't see the people. If I move
Yes,
into the
you can't
same
see the
square
people.
as
It's
them,
dark. Yes.
Alright, so I'm aware that my friends are standing next to me though.
Correct.
Okay, I'm going to get out my 50 feet of silk rope, and I'm going to stretch it out and hand a bit of it to everyone and say, hold on to this so we don't lose each other.
Okay, am I the only one that can see anything?
Oh,
Oh,
I
I
can
like
see a
that.
little
That's
bit
funny.
now. Yeah, I can see like 7.5 feet away.
And the wind's blowing really bad, right?
Correct.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
You
Yeah.
can now.
Oh, okay. That was probably the issue. My internet gave out.
Yes, the storm is like
Wondering
right on
if I
top
could-
of you.
Oh, so there's no way I could even do a.
All right.
Right.
Well,
This way is the way you were going to go to the woods. This is the way you came from.
Well,
Thank you, some
shall
bearing.
we keep going?
Keep going.
Should we all tie a rope to tie each other together with a rope?
I don't want to be tied to y'all, but I do want us to all hold on to the rope like I handed you, so we
I
don't
want to
get
be tied
lost.
to
Okay.
She doesn't like us. We're just extra baggage to her.
All right,
Oh,
everyone,
disgusting.
roll 1d4 for me.
1d4.
Uh-huh.
Who's rolling 1d4? All of us?
All of you. As the storm comes and hits you harder and harder, it's kind of like hail, and this is how much damage you take.
So I take the least damage?
Yes, you take 2 damage.
Yeah. Yes.
No.
For once, my horrible rolls are a good thing.
Okay, so we're all going to go, let's go get under these trees, and I can make us some shelter.
Yeah, maybe it's a good thing we stop for a little bit and see if it subsides a little.
I'll follow you.
It's not like I got anywhere else I'm going. You coming, Celestine?
There you go. So now you're kind of in with the trees. It's blocking you from the from the damaging hail coming with the blizzard. But it is definitely picking up more and more.
Think we could take a short rest?
We'll probably have to. At least until it abates a bit.
Alright, I want to attempt to make a little bit of extra shelter here. And also, I'm going to start a fire so that we can keep warm.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll a hit die.
Is anyone else doing anything else during the short rest? During the short rest?
What's a hit rest?
Yeah.
Another one.
The short rest.
That's a short rest?
Okay, during a
So,
short
yeah,
rest, you can roll hit dice to regain some hit points.
Okay, but I don't know where it's at.
It's just to the right of your skills on your character sheet.
No worse for me because I only lost 2 health anyways.
Yeah, so you have 2 hit
I
dice.
Who does?
Oh, sorry, Becky does. One character.
Ah.
Celestine. You are.
Oh yeah, I have 2 now because I used one.
And so yeah, so you roll the hit dice, and that's how much. That's how much hit points you gain back. So you gain 3 back.
So now I have 17.
Yes. There you go.
Alright, so I guess we can continue exploring a little bit, trying to keep under the trees so we stay out of the worst of it.
I'd like to do a perception check to see if I can hear anything out of the normal.
Okay.
Click.
You don't hear anything other than normal now.
Alright, let's go!
I'm gonna do a perception to see if I can see anything out of the normal.
You kind of make out to the southeast of where you are now that there's a cave of some sort.
But there's a what?
A cave?
Alright, I'm gonna kind of like tug on Angelo since he's next to me and be like, boy, over there, it looks like a cave or something.
Oh. Or some mouth of a giant monster. Let's go!
He's just gonna like kind of stand there for a moment like, I really have my doubts about you, you know?
Angelo's already sprinting for the cave.
Alright, yeah, I guess we'll all make a run for the cave.
Alright, you'll have to roll a 1d4.
Oh, wait, 1 second. Where's the cave? I thought it was in the trees.
Nope.
Oh, it's over there. Oh. Yeah, I guess he's gonna dash for it. Of course.
Hey, crappy rolls. Yay! Thank you, Dice, for hating me.
Oh, I lost control of my character.
Yeah, I think she moved it for us.
Yes, I moved to the cave entrance.
No, but I can't like...
That really
hold on,
stinks.
'cause I...
I got a 1.
So yes, that's how much damage you take coming through and running through the storm. It is quite apparent that this is a wolf den. Broken, gnawed bones litter the floor, and scraps of fur from a large number of animals have been shredded and scattered about the cavern. The smell of an awful and rotting meat compete for attention, and the results are exactly as you might expect.
There's a stench.
Yes.
Oh, like last night.
Tommy's gonna kind of like lean over towards Angelo and like nudge him with his elbow and like, boy, you going in or what?
I can't see anything, so I'm gonna light a torch.
Alright, I'll go. Me, Angelo, and I should go first since we seem to be the thickest of the...
Thick!
Right, and I'm the leader of this here group, so I'll stay towards the back where I can command everybody, right?
Right, uh-huh. Alright, well, I'm going in. I'm gonna take 1 step in and do a perception check. See if I can see any wolves.
So I have 60 feet of dark vision. I don't know. I should be able to see pretty far down here.
Yes, you can see.
I can only see about 10 feet right now.
You want to say 10 feet?
Yeah, like I lose all the squares and stuff. Like I can see that there's wall here, but if it's like it was outside, then like I'm assuming I won't be able to see if there's actually something there.
How do you even know how to like figure out how far away something is?
The fourth button down on your toolbar is like a ruler in a circle. You can use that to measure between two spaces.
I don't see. I mean, I see what you're talking about, the ruler and circle, but it just says snap to center, snap to corner, no snapping.
Yeah, so yeah, click it to select the tool, and then out on the map, click and drag.
Oh,
Alright.
okay.
I'm gonna walk forward.
I can't even do that. I don't see it, but I'm
going
not
with her.
looking either. I'm gonna walk in there too.
I see what the
and
confusion
look.
is for you, Becky. So you can see in darkness in black and white. So your screen should have like a black and white and a color ring because Angela has a torch lit.
Okay, I didn't think it would take away my grid.
Yeah, I did that. I did that. See, for other reasons.
Alright, well, Angela's gonna keep going.
I stink.
Which way?
So as you come into the cave, you can definitely tell that there's animal pieces and parts of different animals here.
I'm gonna do a check to see if I can hear anything from
All right,
either direction.
Give me an investigation check.
Oh boy. Hey!
So this little bones and stuff by your character. You see a small satchel.
I'm gonna go grab it and peek inside.
You peek inside and you find a journal. 3 small bundles of herbs, and a small pot of ink and a writing quill.
I'm gonna look in the journal.
You open the small journal, and it's definitely a journal that's been written in. And for the people watching, I'm going to read it for them. First entry. I can feel the call. It pulls me. It compels me. The forest is so far, so cold. Laszlo needs me. Our child will need me. I cannot. Second entry. He cut me, and I ended him. What will we do? Erasno, I will take our pup to the village and give him up. I will return to the forest. Last entry. I said goodbye to my son today. I will never see him again. I will never see Laszlo again. I will never see people again, lest I feel the hunger. There is no cure but solitude.
Bum bum bum. I go up to the druid lady and I'm like, here, I got some leaves for you. And then I give them to her.
Becky stuffs them in her pockets.
Go over to Tommy and I give him the inkwell and the pen without saying anything, and then go back over here.
He's just gonna stand there holding it like, what in the devil? What is this for?
Alright, Becky's going to try to listen to see if she hears anything in any of these directions.
From the entrance of the cave, you hear the baying. The sound of baying wolves breaks the silence. A moment later, a young, Silver-haired woman with an immense wolf in tow stumbles into the den, gasping in agony with a bloody hand clasped over her belly. As she sees you, her face contorts into rage. She spits a curse, flecks of blood dancing on her lips. Her curses turn into a throaty growl as she falls to her hands and knees. Her body contorts and twists as her form changes to that of a large, silver-furred wolf. The beast throws his head back and howls and charges.
So she turned into
with us.
Werewolf.
Yay.
so she turned into a wolf.
Yes.
Yes, and you're in the
So
front.
she's no longer a person. I'm not in the front. I'm at the back.
When the front is the back.
Yep.
Wait, she came in from the entrance. Oi, it's not cool. I was gonna say if she was still a woman, I would try to like charm her with persuasion, but yeah, she turned into a wolf. And there
Oh,
ain't
look,
nothing I
she
can
is
do.
right behind you.
Oi!
Oh, don't worry, she'll be a woman again.
Once you kill her.
I'll try the
Use
persuasion
magic
right
tonight.
now. Hello, love. Ain't no need for all this. we can surely talk about this. You're a pretty good looking lady. Bam! I just need them to
Tried.
roll lower than a 16. No, it's not what I wanted.
Cool, I got a 22.
Alright, Celestine, it's your go.
Alright, I'm going to throw a fireball at the silver wolf.
Okay. It is a miss.
Holy moly.
Angelo,
I need to start
your go.
praying to the gods.
Alright, well, I'm going to charge past Tommy Boy, and I'm gonna whack the wolf with Noodle. Wacky whack.
You back in the werewolf or the wolf?
The wolf.
Okay.
Then
Wolf
it
howls
keeps
in
going
pain.
in and out.
This is gonna hurt.
Poor little babies.
Okay, both the werewolf and the wolf bite at you but miss.
At who?
Oh, phew. I'm the only one in range.
Angelo, at this point, the elves
you're
just
lucky.
tremble in fear and pass out from the fear.
Oh, jeez.
They are so beyond useless.
Wimpy.
Becky, you're
And
go.
everyone calls me a chicken.
I just want to take.
Well, okay,
Just
so
have a
they
second.
are hunters. You all are adventurers.
I know. I'm just saying that, like, they were specifically hunting this wolf. What did they think was going to happen?
They probably did not think it was a werewolf, to be fair.
Okay. Well, Becky is going to sing "Come to My Window, Come Inside and Wait by the Light of the Moon," and then cast a moonbeam on the werewolf. Since she knows it's a shapeshifter, it'll be extra powerful. And we'll make her de-shapeshift. And let's see here. And then as a bonus action, she'll go ahead and shillelagh her quarterstaff, and she's going to move here, and then
One second, reload my roll 20. There's this weird thing where the tokens sometimes I can't edit them. So Becky, can you control that square just put there that says Moonbeam? Okay, cool. I'll find you a better token after this, but we'll use that for a second. Okay, so you cast Moonbeam and then what?
I cast Moonbeam, I shillelied my quarterstaff, I moved up a little bit, and then I'm...
Okay. Thomason.
Yeah. Alright. So, what I'm going to actually do is move back here, just out of the torchlight, and I'm going to hide.
Your stealth check fails.
Alright. Wow. Can I still shoot?
Celestine, did you go?
Alright, I'm gonna move up here. And I'm going to use my firebolt again.
Okay. Which were you shooting the firebolt at?
The wolf, which one is, they're both still up, right?
Yes, they're both still up. One's a werewolf, one is a wolf.
Okay, the wolf.
Okay. Do 1 damage. Angelo, your go?
Pokey poke time. Oh. Do I poke it? The
Poke
wolf?
what? The wolf? Yes, you do.
Yay, bye bye.
For 10 piercing damage. The wolf looks very injured at this point. I gotta move your boom beam so I can token real quick. Let's see, saves.
It has disadvantage because it's a shapeshifter.
It fails.
Alright, so... let's see here. It takes 11 damage, and... she reverts back to her original form and cannot change form until she leaves the moonbeam.
Okay. So she turns back into the girl, and she steps out of the moonbeam and reverts back to her werewolf. Angelo, the wolf, tries to bite you, and it misses.
You just cut out there for a second. What was that?
The wolf tries to bite you and misses. Becky, did you go?
Yes!
Alright, let's see here. I'm gonna move the moonbeam to follow the werewolf, and then Becky is going to say, you don't have to die here today. If you yield, you can live, and you can even see your son again.
Alright,
And then
Thomason.
Alright. I'm, shoot out.
You actually hit your short bow this time. For 8 damage. The wolf is very ticklish. Celestine, did you go?
Okay. I'm gonna go for the dire wolf. And I'm going to use my magic missile.
Okay. Just pounding away on it. Just nicking away. Angelo, what you got?
Pokey, pokey, pokey time. Oh, sorry, the wolf.
The wolf? Okay. It yelps in pain as it collapses to the ground, dead. Werewolf reverts back to the woman shape. Fails the saving roll. And she moves forward, and Revert chooses her action to turn back into werewolf as she looks at Becky and says, "I shall taste your flesh. I will never give up."
There's literally no hope for you.
Becky, what you got?
I moved the moonbeam over the wolf again, and that's what.
That's the end of your turn?
Yes, it takes my whole action to move it, so it's not
okay.
like a whole lot.
Okay. Thomason?
Alright, I can only assume that I see those doggos by me?
Yes.
Alright! So I retreat into the pack. I said, "Oi! There's some mutts coming around over." But I'm gonna continue to shoot at her.
Black and white of my dark vision, I cannot see the creatures in it. Yes, because the you cannot see them right now from where you're standing at.
Yeah, you're too far around the corner. So did I hit or did I miss?
It's a hit.
Alright. For just a tad bit. Damn.
Celestine.
I take it this wolf's not going to give up. Alrighty, I'm going to do Firebolt right at the wolf and pray to the gods that it hits.
Okay. It does hit. For 8. Angelo, you go?
Ooh.
Well, I think you can guess what I'm gonna do. I'm a poker. Oh, I'm not gonna poke.
No, you're not gonna poke.
Your pool noodle missed this.
And the pool noodle flops. It's a magical lance.
Okay, it fails to save again. Jeez. It moves forward. Two wolves from the back of the cave emerge from behind you. And Celestine, you take 5 piercing damage.
Eek!
And give me a strength saving row. Strength saving throw.
Me?
Yes.
Right. Let me find it first.
It's right above your skills. If you look right above where your skills are, it says saving throws. You just click on the strength one.
Well, if I try to talk to you and do this at the same time, I'm going to mess my screen up. So I don't understand what you're saying. But above my what now?
Above your skills, next to your ability scores, you see a smaller square and it says saving throws. You're going to click on strength.
Ah.
You are knocked prone.
Oh! It's because
Feels
I'm
bad.
a squishy.
Feels bad. I do kind of feel bad because I ran from them into the middle of the group.
Yeah, you're chicken.
Alright, Becky, it's your go.
I moved the moonbeam over Wolf Lady, and I'm I'm gonna say, please yield. This is your one and only shot.
Alright, Thomason, it's your go.
Alright, I'm going to attack this one right there.
Okay.
Why couldn't the numbers be reversed?
Celestine, it's your go.
Okay, I'm going to use my dagger. But since I'm down on the ground, the one right next to me, right there, I'm going to try and hit it.
Okay, so you're not really going to be able to do anything unless you are not prone. You're not down with this giant wolf there.
Okay, so I can't get my knife out and do anything then.
Yeah,
it's
you
just
gotta
move.
stand up.
Oh, you gotta stand up?
Yeah, stand up.
Well, then I gotta.
Hey, Becky, is it raining outside?
It sounded like somebody set off a firework. Why is Roxy down there?
Yeah, she's on my feet, like, shaking from head to toe.
Poor Roxy.
Alright, so you stand up.
Okay. And then what?
What
Can I do anything?
You can do an attack. That's basically standing
Yeah.
up is your movement, so.
That's all I can do is just move that, and not do attack.
No, you can attack. It's just if you wanted to move somewhere, you wouldn't be able to because you have to stand up.
No, I stand up, and I was
Right.
the wolf's right near me. It knocked me down.
Right.
I mean,
And
you
that's what
can
I'm
see
saying.
it right behind
You-
me. And that's the
yeah,
one I
you
was
can-
going to hit, the one right there with my dagger.
Okay, so roll with your dagger. Also, you already did.
I
Roll it,
had.
too. Okay, and you missed. Angelo, your go?
Pokey time. Oh, I lost my sheet. And I'm poking the werewolf. Poke.
Alright, for how much damage?
All the damage.
Alright, all the damage. Your lance sinks into the werewolf's hide as it looks at you and laughs at you and pulls the lance out of its body and takes no damage.
Oh. It's gonna hurt.
It claws you across. Ooh, that's not the attack. Hold on. Body wolf form. Oh, it's a miss. Okay, and it misses you. It tries to slash back at you in retaliation and does not hit you. And it passed its saving throw this time. Sure.
Alright, so it takes 3 damage.
Okay. I'm just gonna put the moonbeam next to it, and we just know it's on top of them. Okay. Okay, so keep moving it back and forth.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, another wolves. All right, the wolf to your right, Celestine, comes in and it bites you for 9 piercing damage. You need to make another strength saving roll.
Me?
Yes.
Okay. Wizard's gonna die.
Refreshing again. I think it's going on with roll 20 or something today. Oh, you rolled a 0?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, you are prone.
I am what?
Prone.
Prone.
Yes,
you're
down.
you're on your back again.
Oh, gee.
Thomason.
I hear someone laughing in your background, Mom.
Who do you think it is? It's Charles with the dog. Last night we all laid down and Jake, oh my gosh, he killed me last night. I thought I was gonna die.
Alright, make sure you take your 9 piercing damage as well.
Oh, let's see. Won't fancy it too much. Would it be possible for me to charge like over or past my mom and try to push that wolf back?
You cannot stop in a same square as another player unless it's a small sized player or small sized creature. So she's medium.
Right, but if I charged the wolf through her square and pushed it back, I wouldn't be stopping in her square.
Okay, so you would roll a was it strength? 1 second. We'll go with acrobatics check.
All right.
So you pass by and push the wolf back a few feet.
And in doing so, like whenever I started, I just dropped my bow where it was and just charged the wolf to push it.
Okay. Celestine.
Okay, I'm gonna stand back up and hit with a firebolt.
And it's a miss. Your firebolt goes wide to the side.
That's because he knocked me down. I was off guard.
Angela?
I'm switching to the whacker. I'm gonna whack her, werewolf lady. Does she feel whacked?
Yes, she howls in pain.
It is a silver weapon you're attacking a werewolf with.
Yes, but he might not necessarily know that that is what pokes a werewolf.
Alright, so it passes its save again on the moonbeam. As it cries in pain and horror, it gives one last bite towards Becky and hits her for 3 damage with this bite. Give me a Constitution saving throw. You passed. You are not cursed with lycanthropy. Lycanthropy. There you go. Becky, it's your go.
Alright, hold on. I have to see if I made my concentration check as well. Nope, my moonbeam spell ends. So did the wolf die? The werewolf die?
Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, the wolf died.
Right, that's all good then. I'm gonna bonk this wolf standing next to me in the head with.
Okay, that's a hit. You bonk it in the head, and it doesn't seem very happy that you have done such. Thomason.
Yes. All right. I go. I'm gonna attack that one with my sword. Never mind. No, I'm not.
Celeste.
Okay, I'm going to get the wolf next to me, this one here,
Huh?
and I'm going to hit it with a ray of frost. Try that.
Ooh, okay. And you hit it for 8 and freeze it, and the wolf dies.
Cool.
Angelo, you go.
Okay, let's see. Okay, he's gonna shove past a whole bunch of people to charge over here and to whack.
It's a miss.
Oh, he charged too much.
Guess you can say you charged up and you charged out.
The wolf bites you back, Thomason, for 6 piercing damage. And
Wait, so I took 6 damage?
Ouch!
you take 6 damage, and give me a strength check. And you failed. You are now prone.
Quit laying down on the job.
Welcome to my world.
Alright, Becky, it's your go.
Okay, Becky is going to ignore the fight going on in the back of the cave to cradle the dying woman in her arms and assure her that Becky will find her son and make sure that he is well taken care of.
Okay. Thomason.
Yo, what's up?
It's your turn.
My go? Alright. I'm gonna stand up and try to stab the stupid mangy.
The sword sinks into the wolf for 5 damage. Celestine.
Alright, I'm going to hit that wolf with a ray of frost.
Okay, 1 second here. Okay, let's see. You did 20 and 3. Ray of Frost glides into the wolf and hits it for 3 damage. Angelo, here you go. Yeah, I had to look it up. For some reason in my head I was thinking Cone of Cold.
What? Huh? Whack. Uh-oh. Oh, phew.
It's a miss. The wolf tries to bite at you again, Thomason, but misses. It's Becky's go. The woman looks up at you with her eyes going dead and going lifeless, as you can tell with no words said, that she thanked you.
At least you put her
Alright.
in her curse.
Yeah, well, I'm concerned that the curse lives on in her son. Okay, so Becky's going to spin around and thorn whip the,
Okay. Hal's in pain. It's very severely damaged. Wounded. Thomason.
Right. Time to finish this.
Oh! You come down with your bloody sword and slice the wolf in half, right down the center. Make 2 pieces of wolf.
Hey,
The funny
whoa.
part is not even planned. Just said it and it happened.
Who wants to explore the rest of the cave?
Right, you go on ahead and I think I might just hang back for a moment.
I don't want to go alone.
Right, well I just had a mangy dog just about rip my leg off.
Yes, and
Remind you if I don't come running around with
that's because you're a chicken. We gonna eat you for dinner?
Okay, all is quiet. What do you do?
I'm gonna peek around the corner. Peek.
We're in a cave, right?
Yes.
can I search the wolf lady's body?
You find a pendant. An old ornate jade and pearl pendant, emblazoned with a raven.
Caca.
So, looking back at Celestine, Thomason turns around and is like, right, you owe me a drink. And he goes limping into the cave to kind of look around.
Ooh, Angelo's gonna follow him. Yay.
So as you look around the rest of the cave, there's nothing else here. Maybe some scraps of leather from clothing that's been torn.
Angelo returns to poke at the wolf.
Alright, well, if there ain't much else to do here, then I suggest we get on out of here. There's a beer calling my name.
We may need to wait for this storm to pass. I don't think we're going to be able to walk all the way back to town with the hay.
You could do a long rest here.
Should we
That
set up
sounds like a
watches?
phenomenal idea.
Me too. I think it's a good idea.
Alright.
Rest.
Then let's at least throw these wolves out into the outside the cave. We don't like much being in here with
Oh, but the rotting flesh of decaying human bodies is fine.
I wasn't trying to sleep with them. Alright, so I guess we're gonna just do a long rest here.
Okay. Okay, so you do a long rest, and you recover your hit points and spell slots.
How much help do we get back if we get any?
All of it.
Alright.
We get all of them back?
Yes.
Cool.
Enter spell slots.
And my spell slots.
Right.
I gotta do this all.
Alright, you wake up from the long rest, and what do you do?
Well, what's the weather look like outside?
It's cleared up.
Okay. I'm going to use Druidcraft to predict the weather for the next 24 hours.
Partly cloudy with a slight chance of snow.
You'd make a great weather person.
Thank you.
Alright, let's see here. I will collect the woman's body, and bring it with us, and I guess we'll go back and get the other bodies, and we'll take them all to town.
Adventure! Oh, do I have to make a Kerma?
What?
Do I have to make a save for...
No, every 24 hours.
Okay.
And we'll just leave the elf hunters here to die. They're not fit to survive.
Okay.
Right, if we're gonna leave them, can I at least take their valuables? I guess I'll take that as a no.
Okay, so you head back to Erasno, and you go back to the inn.
Can we hear the in music?
Can you not hear it?
I don't hear any music.
Oh, it's probably just turned down too far.
You can't hear any music. Click on the cog in the upper right hand corner. And the first thing, not first thing, the one, two, about the third thing down, it has master music volume. Make sure that's turned all the way up.
Yeah. I still don't hear anything.
No idea then.
It's probably just
Okay, so
No,
you're back
it's
at the
probably
end.
my chat Discord.
Alright, so let's see here. We're going to talk to things that we need to do while we're here. We're going to talk to the barkeep about getting payment for the work. We're going to make sure these bodies are the people that we were looking for. And then we're going to look for anybody in town who is related to them so we can return their stuff to them. And I guess then congratulate everyone on their impending doom, as it sounds like they're all going to starve to death without these people to help them.
Wait, we potentially have
Okay.
a very valuable amulet.
Can we do that in
back
like
to them?
small portions, or did you just want to like do all that at one time?
We can do it. We can do it in small. I was just making a list.
I
of it.
volunteer to take the amulet back to the family.
No, Mr. Sticky Fingers, I don't think so.
The family.
What? I do not have sticky fingers.
I don't think so, Mr.
So you
yeah,
show up
Mrs.
with the
Sticky Finger.
with the bodies in tow, and Gregory comes out and he notices the body of Alina sitting there naked and dead and lifeless. What happened to her?
She's a bloody werewolf.
A werewolf?
Put it down.
Becky covers his mouth. Becky covers his stupid mouth. You can tell people.
You got it. Your voice is way too loud. You just cut yourself off by going into the red.
Don't tell them that she's a werewolf. Like, we'll just tell
Why
them that
not?
she, you know, like.
Well, he already said
They
it.
need to know.
The
Yeah.
moon.
He already said it
The
now.
moon is has cursed this girl, and they take her body, they throw it onto the bonfire and burn it.
I mean, that's fine. That's
There is nothing that can be done to save her,
Right.
but we can prevent her from coming back to life or spreading her disease.
Okay, I'm gonna go around town and look for someone who didn't witness that.
Everyone witnessed it.
Okay, which one of them is her son?
Her son. Oh, yes, she was pregnant. I don't know. She must have had her son in the woods. Did you not find her baby?
No.
Baby's probably dead in the snow somewhere.
Yep.
Hey, I heard you have a dog.
No,
If you don't-
don't tell them that! Oh my god!
Oh yes, the dog.
Baby dog.
Alright, Becky, you need to calm down a little bit with your voice because you're blasting it into the red and you're making everyone sound cut out. Yes, the pup. The damn thing. It got a good start from the storm and bolted. Shame too. It's a beautiful pup.
Aw. Poor baby.
Wait, what happened to it?
It ran away in the storm.
Oh, okay.
Aw.
All right. So, since I think that
I'm
puppy
pleased that
was
you
the only
you
family it had,
returned, and he gives you a bag with 50 gold inside of it. So he hopes this covers your costs. I tell you what, you would always be welcome here, and you always have an inn to stay in at Oresno. The time the elves come that was with you that you left behind, and they begin talking to Gregory and decide that since there is no one to cover the hunting and the fur trapping for the village, that they are taking their place.
Yay! Woo. Yay! So nice of them. Elves.
Right. I need a drink. Barkeep, let me get a beer.
Okay, so if you guys would just hold on for a minute. Alright, so this was week 1 of 13 Weeks of Horror. D&D Adventures League. And we welcome you all to come back next Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Right now we're just going to divvy up treasure and cover some some points that for the next adventure, and we will see you next week.